Hey, welcome back to another episode of Life Between Loads. This week, week 4 of Rad Tech school, and let me tell you, it was insane. I thought last week was bad with the physics exam, but how about 3 exams and a surprise quiz, and then a cherry on top I got ran into. Let's unfold it. So Monday kicks off with the physics lecture, where we just reviewed last week's exam. Okay, cool, no problem. We've been there before. We got over the 96. But then the professor just casually drops in that on top of the other 2 exams we have this week, we're also just going to have a physics quiz on the brand new material that we're learning right now at the end of the week. So we're all just staring at each other on the Zoom, and I'm pretty sure we all did a collective eye twitch. Like, we're barely holding it together, and now you want to throw this physics quiz in the mix? Like, come on, dude. And the teacher, totally unbothered by the whole situation. She basically hit us with the old, well, suck it up, this is what you signed up for type of deal. So, thanks a lot. And I mean, to be real, she's not wrong. But that shit still stings. And this still sucks because now I actually have to pay attention and I can't just study for the next day's exam like I planned on doing. And no offense to physics. Actually, you know what? No, full offense to physics. Physics sucks. It just drags. I'm literally out here just trying to stay focused and my brain is just clocking out halfway through. And I'm just I'd rather be doing literally anything else. So Tuesday was the patient care exam. Not too bad. I'm honestly not too worried about it, and I ended up getting a 97, so nice win for me, but this is something I've been doing for a long time, so not a big deal. Honestly, though, the real MVP of the day were the instructors, because they canceled the lab so that we could just go home and study for the next day's positioning exam. Bless them. So I went home, relaxed for a little bit, and then I hit the books hard. Aggressively flipping the pages, highlighting everything that I thought even looked remotely important. Because physics is one thing because it's just complicated in general, but positioning, there's just so many things that you have to get 100% correct. Otherwise, your image is gonna suck. So here we go. Wednesday, positioning and procedures exam. The big one. Again, there's just so much information packed into this. Names, anatomy, central ray placements, SID, all this types of stuff that is just so much to remember. I ended up walking out with an 89%, which honestly is not that bad, but I felt like I had just been chewed up and spit out. After a short break, we still had physics lecture after that, because life is cruel, and since our professor teaches in Michigan, we stayed in the classroom and we did it virtually, all of us on a computer, and half of us don't have headphones, and everybody's computer is lagging until finally someone figures out that we only need one volume on. Just one. After the lecture, a few of us stuck around to get some extra practice in for the big sims on Friday. I mean, honestly, I was exhausted, but I knew I needed it. So then I go home, take a quick breather, and then I finally get started on the mountain of homework that I've been ignoring all week. Thursday was a remote day for patient care, which, basically is just the teacher reading directly off the slides. Not my favorite, so I just used that time to power through as much homework as I could. And once I wrapped that up, I grabbed a quick breakfast, then I hit the road for the hour-long drive to campus to get some last-minute sim practice in with a couple of us. Probably 8 to 10 of us there, and I ended up staying for about 4 hours just trying to get the reps in because I'm nervous as hell. Because even with all that practice, I still feel like I don't know shit. But honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Sink or swim, baby. So here we are, Friday, day of the Sims. My partner and I figured out who we had the night before, so we ended up agreeing to get to campus early to run through everything at least one more time before Sims start. And then, plot twist. About a third of the way to the campus, your boy gets rear-ended. I'm literally just out here trying to pass a chest x-ray sim and the universe is just let's see how you can handle some real trauma. Luckily, everybody's okay. The other car got pretty messed up and my rear bumper is jacked. Muffler is barely hanging on. At this point, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm probably missing this whole thing. But shout out my instructors. I gave them a call, I let them know what happened. They were super cool about it and gave me the option to either try to make it later or to just reschedule for Monday. And honestly, any sane person would have chosen to reschedule for Monday, but I am not one of those people. So because my car was drivable, I drove it home, swapped cars with my wife, and then drove back to campus. One of my classmates even waited around to be my patient. Total legend. This is how you find out who the real ones are. So anyway, after all that bullshit, I somehow end up getting a 95 on the sim, and then there was a chest imaging exam, like a written exam. I got a 95 on that. I was like genuinely in shock. Like I feel like I probably had glass in my shoes and like whiplash in my neck still, and I'm still out here passing exams with A's. Like sometimes you just gotta laugh and just keep going. I don't know. Life is a crazy mother, man. Oh yeah, and if this week didn't already have enough going on, I'm supposed to start clinicals on Tuesday, and I haven't heard anything from the site. Like no schedule, no orientation, no email, no nothing. Not to me or even to my instructor at the school. Clinicals start in 4 days. 4 days. I know they say radiology is about timing, but this is not what they meant, man. This is not cool. All I have is the name of the place, and I have been there twice. That's it. But I don't know when I'm starting. I don't know what time to get there. Nothing. Oh yeah, and then my scrubs finally came in, but the bottoms fit like I'm wearing a child's unitard for their ballet recital. Looking back, this week was brutal. 3 exams, surprise quiz, 1,000,000 hours of driving, a rear end accident, but like somehow I still pulled through. It definitely wasn't perfect, and I definitely didn't feel amazing after every test. But I definitely had moments where I questioned what I got myself into, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, my teacher is right. This is what I signed up for. And slowly but surely, I am figuring out how to ride through the chaos. So I say, bring it on, week 5. No, please don't bring it. I was just kidding. Please give me a break. Please, please, please give me a break. Clean clothes, dirty thoughts. See you next load.